We now have a reflection in both axes and a shift up 3 units and right 2 units. So since it's a reflection in both axes, I'm going to multiply my x key points by -1, my y key points by -1. I'm going to shift my y values up 3, so I'm going to add 3, and since it's a shift horizontally to the right, I'm going to add 2 to all my x values. So here are my square root function key points. I apply the mappings to those two, sketch them, so it has been reflected this way, which would make it like that, and it's been reflected this way, which would make it like that. And then the shift happens. For the function, I've got the negative times the whole root, because that's the y change. I've got the negative times the x shift inside the root, and I've got the +3 outside for the vertical shift. That's x minus 2, because it's a shift to the right, and then it's got the negative sign to indicate the reflection. Or I can simplify it as negative root negative x plus 2 and then plus 3. Moving on to reciprocal functions. I would strongly suggest that before you try transforming reciprocal functions, you draw in the horizontal and vertical asymptotes. This will help you understand how the function is moving. So this is your parent function. In this situation, I have a shift down 3 units, so I'm going to make an asymptote at y equals -3, and I've got a shift left 2 units, so I'm going to have a vertical asymptote at x equals -2. So my transformations are x minus 2 for the shift left, and since it's a reflection in the x-axis, I'm going to multiply my y key points by -1 and then subtract 3. I apply the mappings to my key points, plot the 2 key points, and when I draw them in, I just make sure that I don't cross an asymptote. So I have the shift to the left and the shift down, and it's a reflection. It's a reflection in the y-axis, or in the x-axis. For my function, since it's a reflection in the x-axis, I've got negative times the reciprocal expression. I've got an x plus 2 because it's moving to the left, and I've got a -3 over to the on this side, which is the horizontal, the vertical shift down 3 units.